All right, hey everyone, Tim Schofield here from QBKing77.com. Here I am with the Alcatel OneTouch Smartwatch, which is actually compatible with both Android and iOS. It does not run Android Wear, which I get asked a lot actually when people ask me to show off this watch, but they do have their own proprietary software, which is a little bit different, and I'm going to give you a quick hands-on, show it off for you guys. As you can see, it actually has a very nice design. The watch face is a little bit smaller than the Moto 360, which in my opinion might actually be a good thing, especially with smaller wrists. Here's both of them side by side real quick if you want to take a look. So you see it's just a little bit smaller. Similar design. I mean, obviously with the circular design, they both have a button on the outside here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Alcatel OneTouch though. So as you can see, kind of a more rubbery band on the outside. It is comfortable. I have one on my wrist right now, if you can actually pan to it. So that's what it looks like on my wrist. It is comfortable, so you don't have to worry about I've worn a couple smartwatches that weren't very comfortable. So let's go back to the operating system though. So as I said, their own proprietary software. You can tap on the screen and it just goes kind of to these tiles, these colorful tiles. You can swipe up from the bottom as well, and that's where your notifications are going to show up. So it pairs to your smartphone. I'll get to that in just a second with the companion app they have. All right, so continuing on, you'll see you have these colorful tiles. You kind of have to determine which is which. They're pretty self-explanatory. For example, the clouds, of course, it's going to be weather. Tap on it. They have their own, like I said, proprietary software, so these apps that they have on here are their own. You get the data as you're connected to your smartphone, of course. If you need to go back, you just tap this bottom bezel right here, and it goes right back. You have a heart rate monitor at the bottom of it, actually. I'll show you that in just a second, along with the charging slot. Then you also have just fitness capabilities. I'll show you the companion app. You'll see we have a stopwatch going here where you can, if you're going for a run, you can see how long you run for. It'll keep your heart rate. You can pause it, etc. And you'll see that was all running in the background. And it's still running very smoothly, so I haven't had very many hiccups at all. I've heard that it is smooth from people that have used this day to day. You'll see you can open up music, camera on your smartphone, of course, a compass, just various apps you can change if you want notifications at all. Right here, if you want vibration on or off, airplane mode. Let's continue on, swiping through, and then at the end it looks like brightness right here. And then you have inverted colors as well. That's pretty neat. So like I said, you can swipe up from the bottom, shows your notifications, whatever's pushed. It's companion. Let's go over to the companion app so I can show you this now. So let's go over here. You'll see this is the companion app. If I go home, actually, you'll see it's a OneTouch Fit app. It's available in the Play Store right now. It is coming to the App Store as well. So OneTouch Fit, which will be a companion app. So now, right away, you're showing your steps. If you're running, if you're sitting, how long you're sitting. Not much data, obviously, because the watch has been sitting there all day. But you'll see going through, if I go to a dashboard, that was the dashboard, I'm sorry, the timeline. It's going to do something similar. It's going to tell you when you're sitting. Obviously, it's just going to always be sitting. But when you're walking, running, etc., all that good stuff. Your goals, you can set goals if you want a certain amount of steps. We go into settings, and this is where you can configure your notifications. So right now, there aren't too many apps that are on here, but if you had Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of those apps get directly pushed to your smartwatch. All right, now continuing on into these settings, you'll see my device settings, watch settings. Let's go into the watch settings. Music, use watch to control the music, control your camera as well. Wallpaper, that's an interesting thing that you can change. So you have very different watch faces as well that you can swipe through, whether you want analog, you'll see a digital one right there. A new thing you can do is you can choose a new wallpaper. So you can actually select from pictures that you've taken on your smartphone camera, which is different from Android where you can't do that. So you'll see I have pictures, let's say with the camera here, just cord pictures. So you'll see it'll take that picture, you can customize it, whether you did it horizontal or vertically, crop it out, and then it should show and hit apply. To set the wallpaper. I'm not connected directly at the moment, so don't worry about that. But yeah, it works well, and it shows up on your watch face. That's just something that Android Wear hasn't allowed you to do, that this proprietary software that Alcatel has made does allow you to do. All right, now I want to talk a little bit about the design. You'll see you do have a button on the outside here. As I said, the watch face is a little smaller. It is 1.22 inches. It does have Bluetooth 4.0, accelerometer, gyro, heart rate sensor. Down at the bottom here, as you can see, let's go in, there you go. So it's got that nice heart rate sensor. So when you're running or you just want to sit there and play with it, IP67 water resistance, of course. And another neat feature, it does not have wireless charging, Qi charging, but it does have, you just kind of open this guy up right here, and you'll see it's a USB slot, so you can plug that into any USB port, whether it's an AC adapter or your computer or anything. You just plug it right in and it charges, and it does only take about an hour to charge is what I'm told. Speaking of battery life, it has a 210 milliamp hour battery, which I've been told is better than Android Wear. The proprietary software on here, he said that his watch lasts, my friend that works at Alcatel actually said that it lasts longer than his Moto 360, which is a complaint I had on the Moto 360. So hopefully, I will be doing a full review, so be sure to subscribe, but hopefully that it does improve on battery life. They said it's great. It says it can work for 2 to 5 days depending on usage. All right, and that's everything I did want to show you guys. It does have a $149 price tag, which is a great price point. So this might be very, very attractive to iPhone owners and Android owners alike. It's going to launch with the black band and also a white variant as well. Later on in the year, they're also going to have steel bands. If you are someone that looks for that, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. They are shooting for a March release. So stay tuned for more on the Alcatel OneTouch, a very exciting smartphone, actually, in my opinion. I'm excited to get my hands on one, try it out, real world use, get you guys a review. So that's it. Again, be sure to subscribe for more CES videos. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Check out my website for more on the Alcatel OneTouch.